Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are getting into a lovely travel and a quaint palm walk through the park. So we'll be playing Parks by Keymaster Game, and it's so this game I'm gonna full on blame Janet. That's right, Janet. So when I was at Gen Con, Janet bought this game, and when we were just kind of doing one of our end of day hangouts, she was like, "Hey, y'all want to play?" So we started playing. We sat down, and I immediately went the next day and bought everything for Parks because This is a very calm, relaxing game. Doesn't take a lot of time to play. 40 minutes. Around solo, I think I've clocked about 40, 50 minutes clocked around solo. But it's just a relaxing jaunt, and that's what it is. You are hiking the trails, going through different parks along your path. You're hiking the trails along your path. You visit different parks, and this is a game that kind of does. It's a high point score system, so you're competing against yourself. But you can play up to 5 players, and and then it becomes competing against who gets the highest score. But it's a very simple rule set. It's got some fantastic components, like fantastic for what you get in such a base game. Some of this stuff people usually pay like extra money on a Kickstarter for upgrades for it, and this just comes base out of the box. So I think it looks really good. It looks really clean, and it sets itself up. And I'm going to teach you how to play, and we're going to play through the solo mode only, right? Because I'm a solo game. But we'll play through the solo mode, and if there's a lot of interest to continue, if we finish fast enough, I'll shuffle in the Nightfall, and we'll reset up and run through the Nightfall expansion so you can see what that looks like. If not, we'll set it up for another time to play. Remember, we also got the 1,000 sub stream to do. It could become something that's on there. I've got everything for it. I've got the neoprene mat, Nightfall, and the wildlife expansion with it, and just kind of taking a look at it to see if it would be something that would be interesting to you. Hey, Stuart, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So we're going to dive into just the base game, and that's what I'm going to teach you, because usually I know I am the FOMO guy, and I'm the one who has to bling everything out. But for people who I want to showcase the beauty of this game, so therefore I'll just be playing the base game with the solo mode for people who play solo to see what that stuff looks like. All right, before we begin, thank you to my Patreons, thank you to my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you so much for coming as well. I know you see that. You got to subscribe to chat mode. I apologize for that, but it's because I kept getting spammed by those sleazy bots that run through there, so I had to turn it on. To be honest, all you really need to do, sub, chat, unsub, if you don't want to be a sub, if you're not interested in being a subscriber. I'm not saying that you have to say it's an immediate switch, so don't feel obligated to be like, oh, I don't want to stay a sub. You don't have to. Just sub. Let's chat this game, and then if you want to stay sub, great. If you don't, you can unsub. No harm, no foul. So thank you so much for stopping by anyway. We got some really cool stuff coming on the channel, but I'll talk about that towards the end. Right now, I want to showcase this beautiful, beautiful game that was created by Henry Audubon and Keymaster Games, and let's get some information, and then we'll get down to the table so you can see what I'm talking about. So, Parks came out in 2019. It's got a 7.8 on Board Game Geek. Ain't for everybody, but I love it. I mean, I like Gentle Rain. This is along the lines of Gentle Rain. I like Wingspan. This is along the lines of Wingspan. So, a lot of people don't like those games. They want hard-hitting dungeon crawl, crushing, hard, crazy, flashy stuff. And, I bought this game after I saw your Gen Con haul. I'm going to show you how to play it, and it's a lot of fun. For people who have played it, if you're in the chat and you happen to just be in there, or you're watching later because you couldn't make the stream, and you see I made an error, just let me know in the description below, because I will be playing the expansions. It is such a relaxing, fun, simple game, but I could still make mistakes. I am human. So just let me know, be kind about it, and we'll get through it. So, game got 7.8, 17,000 people rated it. I think that's great. I think it's a decent score for it, but I would give it an 8. I think the game's fun and beautiful. 1 to 5 player games. Kimmy says 1 to 4, but best played 3 player. You can play it solo and be fine, trust me. 30 to 60 minutes to play. As I said, it's a quick play game, right? An hour max. That's probably when you start adding more people in. A 10-year-old can grok this game, pick this game up, play it because it's super easy to play. I plan to play this game with my son. After I show you what's going on here, and I learn more about the expansions, so that we can enjoy it together. And the way to get this game is about a 2.16 out of 5. Like I said, it's not complex, but you don't have to have a fun game, in my opinion, for it to be. You don't have to have a complex game, sorry, for it to be fun. Right? You can have an amazingly fun game that is not complex, and it's an award winner. So to me, complexity, meh. Hey Janet, can't stay, just drop by to like and say hello, I'll watch later. All right, Janet, thank you so much. Janet is the one who talked me into buying this, so hello, thanks for stopping by, Janet. So designer Henry Audubon, the artist, which is a professional parks artist, is 59 Parks print series. They actually do the art for the national parks, and they did it for this game, which is fantastic. And published by Keymaster Games. Alright, let's get down to the table. You want to see this beautiful thing and see how things line up. So this is the game. Not a lot of complexity. These are the two expansions, Nightfall and Wildlife, and this is the base game that comes with it. As you can see, the wonderful art that's on here. I didn't throw everything in the setup because I want to do some of the setup with you so you can see what this stuff looks like. So when you set up a solo game, or any game, when you set up any game, you select your hikers. You always get 2 hikers. My 2 are the 2 pink ones here at the bottom, and the bots are going to be the 2 white ones at the top. I grab the corresponding pink campfire, and I'll explain what the campfire does at that time. I also grab, hey Kate, what's going on? Hey Brian, what's going on? What's going on as well? I grab the pink campfire that denotes that those are my pink hikers. I grab the camera item, which we'll explain as I go through setup, and this is the first player token. Like I said, some of the stuff people pay for upgrade, but this is actually metal. That is the first player token, and on it, it's really cool. It says "Any way the wind blows" that you get on it, which is still, I think, freaking awesome. So the first thing that we're gonna do for setup is we've got these gold, right? This is replayability as well for people who play multiplayer or solo. There's a ton of goals that you get in the base game. What you do is you shuffle them up, and you deal each player, or when you're playing solo like me, you just deal yourself 2, right? So you shuffle them up pretty good, deal yourself 2. The rest, gone. They are no longer part of the game. These, when you look at these 2, you only pick 1. So basically, I'll put this here, and let's zoom in. And so we've got, move this up so you can see. So we've got these 2 that are on here. These are our personal goals. So think of that, it's just like Wingspan, right? So these are our personal goals. So for the entire year, basically what you're doing is you're on a hike through 4 seasons to complete 1 year, and the person with the highest score at the end of the year wins. And you get those scores by visiting parks. So this one says Year of the Woods. So I get, if I have 6 trees on visited parks and take 3 of these picture tokens, I get 2 points. If I have 10 trees on visited parks and take 5 of these tokens, I get 3 points. Okay. The Year of Plenty says have 12 of one. Have 12 of one type, which is forest, mountain, sun, and water, across all the visited parks, and I get 2 points. If I have 18 of one type of those types across visited parks, I get 3 points. So these are kind of game and complete life goals to kind of ways that you want to build your character or build your hand in the parks that you want to visit. So what you end up doing is I'm going to pick any one. I don't care. So I was looking for my die. Let me grab a die and I'll just randomly roll. I don't mind either way because I'm doing a teach. So we'll do this. So these are odds, these are even. So evens, we'll get that. This then goes back in here to be shuffled away and played with later. So that is my goal. Cool. The next thing we do is we grab the parks deck. These are the parks that you will be able to visit. I want to let y'all know that these parks are beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the art on these cards. And they're tarot-sized cards, but these were done by the people who actually do the art for the national parks, which is 59 Parks series prints. So they're just freaking gorgeous, and there's so many of them. Look at that! Look at that for Yellowstone. Look at that. I mean, they're just beautiful cards that break down and they go through Yosemite National Park. They've got Theodore Roosevelt National Park. They've got Badlands National Park. They've got a lot of them. This is tons and tons of replayability and scoring on each of these. So what you do is you just give these a good old shuffle. And you zoom, I'm kind of abusing it a little, but I'll try to not kill it too much for this one. I'll just do it on the travel turn so you can see what that stuff looks like. Alright, so you just give them a nice little shuffle. And then you put them here on this deck and you lay out 3 of them. So 1, 2, and 3. So we look at the art on those cards, man. It is insane. Anyway, so you lay out 3, and basically how you visit these parks is when you get to the end of your trail for the season, you pay the cost, which on this one, and let me show you this one. Probably better one to see under the camera. So basically what you would do with this beautiful art is you would come down here and you would pay 2 mountain and 4 suns. Once you pay that, you gain this card as a visited park. At the end of the game, this card nets you 4 points. Okay, so it, like I said, not really hard. You just collect resources in terms of the game for park. I mean, look at the Mesa Verde image. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. And the card quality is top notch too, so don't get it twisted. If you're like, hey, I need to sleeve these cards immediately, you don't, because you don't have to touch them as much. But look at this. Look at that art. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Anyway, all right. Then on what you basically do, these are your canteen cards. These cards kind of give you a little bit of boost of stuff. So what you'd want to do is shuffle these up and deal each player 1. If you're playing solo mode, you deal yourself 1 to start. And you can flip it up. So I'll deal myself that and put the rest here. Then I can flip this over. And this is my canteen. So my canteen's, it's empty to start. But if I fill it with water, I then can use it for this ability. And these abilities are outlined in this park's reference guide. So that one says that if I spend any token symbol, I turn in any 1 token to gain a wildlife token. So a wildlife token is like a wild token, which is one of these ones here, and they come in different shapes. So if you need a specific token to use, you can use the wild tokens in their place. They're wild. So remember, water, forest, sun, wild, and mountain. So if I do that, I can do that to change it, or I can visit a park. So that gives me the ability to at least visit parks multiple times in this game. How often can you use a canteen? You can only use it once per season. There are 4 seasons in the game. You can only use it once per season. So I get my canteen down here. That's actually a pretty good pull. And that's there. Now, usually when you play the game with multiple players, the equipment deck you would put out, but this is that's how the bot works, so we're not going to do it here. We also, this is what the bot does as well. So basically, this is the ranger tracker. The bot are rangers going through the park and checking out what's there. So I'm going to shuffle this up, and I'm going to draw 1 card. And this is what could potentially happen during the ranger's turn. So I'd flip this over. That would go to the top of the deck. And basically this says that if I get 3 suns, so if you look on this card here, 1, 2, 3, and then this one's water, 1, 2, 3. So if the Rangers get 3 suns, the top ability happens, which is usually negative for me. If they get 3 water, the bottom ability happens. As soon as one of those abilities trigger, did I spell something wrong? As soon as one of those abilities trigger, you discard that, and then you draw another one from the top of the Ranger deck, and start over with what happens. So this is how the bot kind of combats against you, and this is how the bot moves, right? So we're going to give this a nice little shuffle to set this stuff up. But other than that, we've got one more thing to do, and then we're ready to play the game. So we'll just shuffle this up. And you might want to sleeve these. The game does come, the box, the main game does come with a storage solution for the base game. So Fear not if you're like, oh, this is a lot of stuff. All right. This is the base set of our. Well, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. These are the seasons. Replayability. What you're going to do is you're going to shuffle these up, and you're going to draw 4. The rest are out of here. The rest are out of the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are going to be the 4 seasons that you need to take to play the game. So you're going to put them right here, and then you grab your path. So you'll notice on your path, and I'll use this one to display. If you look here at the bottom, you see this symbol right here? That says that that's a common path, which means it'll be in every game that you play, unless instructed otherwise. There are other paths that are on here that have, and I'll show you this one. There are other paths that are on here that have a star at the bottom right there. That means that they fall within the seasons, and there are 4 of them. Hey, figure that. There's one more that if you play 3 to 4 player, that's a common path, but you don't need it if you're going to play solo. You shuffle these up. You then you shuffle these up good, right? Put this down here. You flip over your first season, which is here, and I'll show you that in a second. Then you take these, you shuffle one of these, you shuffle these 4, and then you grab one, put it into your first path, and then give that a good old, then give this another shuffle. You could do it the other way around. I don't know why I did. Don't judge me. All right, so we'll set it up this way, right? And then you just line it out. You just line into each other. Boom. And you just build this path that's going to be happening, right? All the way to the trail end, which is here. Now, this is the first season. This is the season of growth. And in this season, you're going to see stuff that says gain 1 sun if you gain any forests on a turn. So that means that along my path, like here, if I gain this forest, I gain a sun. But at the bottom here, these are weather conditions. So what that means is when the game starts, you put the weather conditions in a repeat pattern, which on this one, it is sun, sun, water, sun, sun, water. And these are resources that you can pick up along your path. So that's the season. The game is ready to begin. So I have the first player token. I get to go first. Now, how the game's played is over a series of turns. Every hiker has 1 action that they take. And then the bot goes, then I go, then the bot goes, or whoever has the first player token. You'll see what I'm talking about as I play. But basically, what I can do is I have to progress from the start of the path to the end of the path, and I can never go backwards. I can only move forward. I can also not land on any space that has another hiker in it unless I exhaust my campfire, which is 1 time per season. So that means that if the bot is here and I really need that mountain token, I can come and move into this space, and you can move as far as you want down the path. You can move 1, you can move all the way to the end. It's completely up to you. But I can only move in that space if I exhaust my campfire. Now, let's say the next turn the bot moves here, and I want to move in this space to get this force token. I cannot because there's a hiker already there, and I've exhausted my campfire. So you have to think about using your campfire very, very wisely. You also got to think about how you're going to move through this. Now, this is pretty cool because this means that this is for switching out stuff that I can get. Now, filling your canteen, right? I know I'm talking through a lot. I'm going to get to immediate play because we're ready to go. But filling your canteen can only happen on the turn that you pick up a water, right? So if I move from here to here and pick up that water, then I can fill this canteen with that water and gain that ability. If I have that water in my supply, my personal supply, I can't take it from my personal supply and put it in the canteen. It has to be when you acquire it. All right. So let's get playing so you can see how this game goes and see how beautiful and relaxing it is. And the card quality on this game is just top notch. So let's zoom in here so you can see the starting area. So here, this looks like a lake with 2 water symbols. And all these symbols happen when I land here. So this is the base game, right? Okay, so Canje, I taught you incorrectly on the weather tokens. You're supposed to skip the first trail location. Are you? I read that in the book I read through that in the book. Is it? Season shuffle is. Let me see. Let me see. Starting a season of 4 seasons. Look at the second. Start. See the season effect. The game round. If it immediately takes effect. Yep, you are right. You are right. I'm not supposed to put one on the first location. Yep, you're right, Janet. See, she let me know. So because I read through the rule book as well. That one I was like, okay, well, you just do the weather pattern. But good catch, good catch. So to get this one, which is a 4-pointer, I need 4 water and 2. Oh, yeah, you can see it at the top of the screen. To get this one here, I need 4 water and 2 forest. Well, I know here I'll gain a sun if I gain any forest, and I need to gain some forest, but there's only 1 forest here, which sucks. But there's a lot of water. So I'm actually going to move here, and I'm going to gain, because that symbol says gain 2 water, I gain 2 water. I am not going to use this right now. I can reserve a park with this, or I can get a wild token, or I can get a park. Reserving parks means I take that park. It's over here on my side of the table. No one else can purchase it. It's mine until I choose to buy it. You know what? That ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I've probably gone for security, but that would have been moving too far ahead. Should I reserve it? Should I reserve it? No, I'm not going to reserve it. I'm not going to reserve it. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. So I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right, so that's all I've got there. Hey, Orbit, what's going on? It's all your fault if I end up getting this game. No, it's Janet's fault if you end up getting this game. All right, so that's going to end my turn. So my first hiker's gone. Now what we do for the bot, we draw from this deck, and the amount of suns on that card determines what the bot's where the bot's gonna move. So for instance, I flip this card over. There's 2 suns on this card right here, right? So I ignore the bottom ability, but I look at the 2 suns that are up here, and I put this here because that's where it belongs. So this is 1 sun, 2 sun, 3 suns. So they're moving. So basically, the bot has a set of instructions on how it operates, but because it's the first play, it's kind of pretty straightforward what it does. So it's going to go 1, 2, and then it'll immediately take this away. It doesn't score towards anything. The Rangers just move ahead. So the Ranger just moves ahead and just takes it away. Then it comes back to my turn. So you see how easy this moves? So remember, if I want to go here to get 2 more water, I have to expand my campfire so that I can move there to get it. If I want to get this ability, I have to expend my campfire to get it. So, what I'll do, actually, is I'm going to move here. And I'm going to gain this sun. So, I also have these 2 things that are on here. This first ability... Hey, Ryan, what's going on? This first ability says that I can gain another Canteen card, so you can build up these special abilities to chain off of. The second one says, turn in 2 tokens of any type to take a picture and gain the camera. So when we take a picture, each picture, all of these come from here, and they're completely different. Every picture is different. Like when you look on here, all the art is different, and they're all only worth 1 point at the end of the game. So I can do that if I want, but I want a Canteen card, so I'm going to draw a new Canteen card. And I've got, this is my new Canteen card. So this one here says, I always have to go to the thing to break it down. Turn in 1 token and gain any 1 token excluding wildlife. You may do this a second time. So basically, I can turn in 2 tokens or 2 random tokens that are not wild when I fill that with water. That ends my turn. The guy's turn. They're moving 3 this time. So this is going to go in the 3rd slot. So here's the rules for this. If a hiker is ahead of both rangers on the trail, then the frontmost ranger moves down the trail. So I'm ahead of both of the rangers, so this ranger is the one that's going to activate. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to move here, take that, and get rid of it. All right, now it is my turn. Let's see. Going good evening for a hike or a biker hike like I'm on. Nice. All right, so I can expend my campfire to get another canteen, or I can move here and get no. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move here to pick this up, and I gain a mountain for doing it. Okay, so y'all can see what I just did. I moved here. I gained the water that was on there, and I gained the mountain. Now I could choose to put this water to reserve the park. I really want that park. It's super expensive though. I might go for the Mesa Verde National Park because at the end of the game, he's going to be getting rid of one of these cards. So I want to reserve some points for myself. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually place this on this canteen because that's what I earned when I was there, and I'm going to reserve this card, which is the Mesa Verde National Park. And like I said, the art is exquisite. I mean, even not on that video, if I hold it up here for you to see, look at that. Look at that art on that card. It's just gorgeous. So when you reserve, I put it over here, and whenever I visit a park, I turn it sideways and put it here saying that it's scored. So it's reserved for me. He can't take it. But when I reserve something, a new card comes out. All right. So now it is the bot's turn. He's going to move 2. So that covers that, the 2 spot, and let's see what his AI says. If a ranger is ahead or tied with your front hiker, then move the back ranger, the one furthest from the trail. So now he is ahead, so the back ranger is going to activate and move 1, 2. Okay. I could get another canteen. I've got a mountain and a sun. I could move here to get 3. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna get 3 suns. 1, and so let me zoom in so you can see. So I moved here. There was a sun on there, so I gained that sun, and then this one has 2, so I gained 2 more suns. Now, if you're saying, oh, well, I could just stack up on tokens and crush this game, you can't. You can only have 12 tokens max at a time. So when you hit 12, you're done. You gotta stop, get rid of something. You can't get any more. So right now I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 of 12. Alright, so that was my turn to do that. That should get me enough to get this because I'm going to try to get this guy to get that because he's moving off. So let's see who's moving. So we've got him on here. He's going 3. Put that there. I'm in the front, so he's going to move all the way in. And so here's how this works. This is only for solo mode. Otherwise, different rules apply, right? So let me let you look at the end of the trail. At the end of the trail, you see this symbol that's right here at the bottom. I don't know why that weirdness. But you see that trail that's that one head, that's for solo play. This one here is for multiplayer because it's got the camp on it, right? So it's different abilities, but this is for solo. So he's moving in. I drew a 3. So when the bot draws a 3-star, it's going to move down to this 3-star location right here. And then that 3-star ability triggers, which is discard the rightmost park. So this card is removed from the game. Gone. Shuffle all 3-cost gear cards on the board back into the gear deck. So it's going to grab these and shuffle them back into here. Did I bring granola? They don't get... Oh, shoot. You're right. Oh my gosh, he did twice and I screwed that up, Janet. Oh. He has an ability that procs and I've been doing this all along. So let me pull that back because I got so into my plan I completely forgot about this. So what Janet's saying is very right and something I screwed up. The 2 stars that the ranger got, it would go towards fulfilling this ability. So when he did that, when he got those 2 suns, it was supposed to go on there. And I had already screwed that up to start the game, and the first season isn't over yet. My brain's just fried. I think he had a water as well. So he had a water and 2 suns. So that's what it happened. Okay. That ends his turn. He did whatever. We don't refill that when it gets cleared from the solo block. So now it's my turn. Well, I'm going to move all the way over here. Maybe I'll press my luck a little bit. I'm going to get another canteen. And it's the same exact canteen as the one I have. Come on. So I got another canteen. Then it's the bot's turn. 3 stars. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh! Okay. All right. That sucked. That sucked. I could get this one. Unless he gets rid of it. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I could get a mountain, which will guarantee. Well, I could get this forest, spend my campfire, which will guarantee me the 3 points. But I want that. But I can't get that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend my campfire, move here, expend my campfire, so I can get a forest token. No, I didn't give him the ability on there, Janet. He had 2 suns and the water that was on here. Yeah, it's the weather, not the ability. I didn't give him the ability at all. I got it right. I just made a little slight error. All right, so that ends my turn. He's gonna move 1 space. So this is the interesting part. When a ranger would move onto a space that you automatically occupy, they bump forward 1. So this ranger would move 1 space, which means it would move here. But I already occupy that space, which means it'll bump forward here, which uses the 1 ability. And the 1 ability says discard the leftmost card on slot on the board, so this is gone. The ranger moves right to the first player slot, so they take the first player token from me, so they're going to go first next turn. And if you have the ranger moves to the reserve a park area, making the action unavailable until the next season. So now the ranger stops me from reserving parks until the next season. But I've already reserved a park, so I'm pretty cool. But because both of their rangers, and let me zoom in to show you this, because both of their rangers are at the end of the trail, I automatically have to take both my characters or how many other characters that are not at the end of the trail and put them at the end of the trail. The season's done. I don't get to do extra moves and do extra stuff. I have to end it. I have to do it. So, and when you do that, you get an action for what they do. So let's say I had 1 person here and 1 person here, right? Then I would have to take this person and do one of these final 3 actions. Let's say, like you saw, I had 2 people that were out. Well, both of them have to go to the end, and I could only do 1 action still, which my thing is going to be to visit a park. And I'm going to get this one by spending this, and 2 of which. So there you go. So I'll spend this, that, and those 2. And this becomes mine, so I'm going to turn it sideways. I've gained 3 points. That's my 3 points. And that ends the season. That's it. It's over. In. All right. So what do we end up doing? We refill. 1, 2, 3. Discard and refill to show some new parts. We take everybody, put them back at the beginning. We then take up all of these, grab a new location, shuffle these up, and then lay out the new trail. So we've added 1 more space to our trail for the next season. Right, so this is our new trail. Then we're going to discard the season card. And I'm going to keep it a little zoomed in so you can see the new season. So we take the old season because... oh, I was supposed to gain 1 sun if you gain any force. I did gain a force. I was supposed to gain a sun. So then we ditch this season. This is discarded. And we flip over to the next season, which is the Season of Flowers. It says parks cost 1 less water to visit. So this one here, this park at the top that I'll slide down a little that you can see, it's 2 forests, 2 water. Now it's just 2 forests, 1 water. Ooh, that's a good one to get. I just need the force to get it. So also on this card, it says the weather is going to be water, sun, water, sun, water, sun, water. So water, sun, water. Oh, and then it should have been water, sun, water, and then again, water. There we go. So water, sun, water, water, sun, water, water, sun, water. So it just repeats itself out. All right. So the AI, which has 2 suns on it and 1 water, it is their turn because they have the first player token to go first. Oh, and this clears off. Canteens only clear at the end of a season, so that one cleared off. All right. So their turn. First thing they're going to do, draw their card, and already they're drawing 3. So he's moving 3. 1, 2, 3. They take that water, and they're going to put it right here. Okay, so now it is my turn. So one more, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. So my turn. This costs 2 forests. Oh, and I'm supposed to flip this. You flip your campfire over at the beginning of a season as well. Alright, so my turn. I can get this for 2 force, 1 water. I don't really have a lot. I can change one of these, 1 item in to get a forest. Do that. I can do it twice, actually, if I gain the water. That's if I go here, I can make that happen. I don't really have a lot of good stuff, and he stood over a really good area. I want the back guy to move. So, and I'm probably wanting to buy one of these. So what I'll do is I'll move, excuse me, I'll move here, claim this water and the 2 suns. Move in there. All right, so I've got, let's see how much I've got just to line them up. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 out of 12. Okay. That's all I can do. So his turn, he's going to move 2 stars. So he's ahead of me, so the back one's going to kick. 1, 2. So this triggers. And when that triggers, this ability happens. The top ability. Move your back hiker to the closest ranger down trail. Oh, excuse me. So high winds kick off, and I got to move my back hiker. That's okay. I don't like it. So it says move my back hiker that's all the way at the beginning to the closest ranger down trail. So the closest ranger down the trail. The closest ranger is this one. So he automatically pulls me forward. And if I remember the rules properly, that exhausts my campfire. If I remember the rules properly. Now, Janet, let me know if I screwed that up. But I really remember when this one was, that when this pulls you, you're supposed to exhaust campfire because you're on the trail with them. So it automatically exhausts. Then we clear off the suns off of the card. We discard this one, and we draw a new one. So move the back ranger to the front ranger and discard all of your forced. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's just awful. That's just awful. Alright, well, it's my turn, and you can't get a water. That wouldn't matter. I don't have any force right now, but I think I need to be able to get a force to buy stuff. Hmm. What does this ability do? Turn in a water to copy the action of another site occupied by a hiker. This is just awful. I'll move. Oh, yeah. I'll move here. Pick up. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing? I'll move there to pick this up. And I'm gonna reserve this part. I'll reserve that part. Holy smokes! Look at the Virgin Island National Park. Look at this. 3 and 4. Are you insane? All right, so I need to buy this before the season ends. That's for darn sure. Because it's cheaper. Okay, so it's your turn. You've got 1 star. And this front one's gonna move. So you would move here, but instead you move here, which is fabulous. So my turn, I'm actually gonna move. It's such a bad idea. Because nothing but water's there. The water ability's gonna trigger, so as soon as I pick that up, I'm gonna lose it. So instead, I'm gonna hop all the way here to get 3 water. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna fill this canteen. I'm gonna take this park as a reserve. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can only have 2 more, and it's full. Yosemite National Park. Okay. So your turn. You're gonna move 2 stars. That goes here. You're in front, so the back one's gonna move to 1, 2. But since that's there, it's gonna push it here. Gets that 3. Discard all forests. So that proc. I don't have any, and that's why I did it. So we'll discard that, draw a new one. Which this one now says, Rangers immediately move again. Ugh. Discard all your sons. No! Okay. Okay, people. Calm down. Calm down. Alright. Can't buy any of these seasons. Did I just go for it? No, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna move in here. So I'll be the first in, but I'm not gonna take the first player token. I'm actually gonna buy one of these equipment cards. So those stars are how much stars you have to spend to get these equipment cards. And this one here, let's zoom in a little. This one here says binoculars. You may gain a wild instead of a forest at the forest location. Wide angle lens. You may also spend 2 tokens to get a picture at a forest locations. And 3, parks cost 1 mountain less. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, sure. And I'm gonna pick this up, and this journal here becomes my ability. So that becomes an ability for me to have. Okay. So that ends my turn. For them, they're gonna move one is going to be the back front. One's going to move one, so you're going to move here, which means you would take the first player token, stop people from reserving stuff, and you get rid of the first card, and that does not get refreshed. Okay. Then it is my turn here. Hit him all the way back there, just being a jerk. Let's see. I can't reserve a park. I could buy another equipment card. Ooh, I will. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to buy an equipment card. I'm going to spend 1 sun, pick up this trail map that says parks cost 1 sun less to visit. So now I'm cutting down the price of stuff. Price is getting cheaper. So now the back person's moving 1. It's the same exact, it costs 1 less. These do stack. They do stack. So I can cut down the price on a lot of stuff. So this park that I over here is 3 forests, 1 sun. But let's go ahead and do the thing, do it. He took the first player token, so I could buy that. And I don't want to. Can't buy a park. I can't really do much. So I'm going to do that, and I will buy this for that. And then he has to go to the end. But when he gets to the end, we determine where he's going to go by the stars. So it's 3. You get rid of the third cost card, and then we take the 3 costers and shuffle it. Hey, Heather, what's going on? Hello. So that is pretty much that season. We're almost halfway through the game already. We're almost halfway through. So what do we do to do cleanup? Get rid of these, restock with new cards. Ooh. Alright. Then we take the hikers and put them back to the beginning of the trail. Pick these up. Shuffle in another season. Shuffle them up. We'll split. We'll see what the new season holds and see what comes up. Yes, this is a solo game. It has a bot, and it is beautiful. It's very relaxing. The game's almost halfway over. We're almost done. That's how fast the game goes, too. So if y'all are like, yeah, let's see what Nightfall holds, let me know. I could do that. But we shuffle these up. Then we lay them out. First. So these are our trails. Just keep on changing. Okay. Alright, new season. So let's zoom in so you can see the new season. So the new season says, Season of Rain, add water on 3 current parks. So if you get these parks, you get the water. 1, 2, 3. And the weather condition is star, and water. Star, water, star, water, star, water, star, water. Cool. Okay. I've only got 3 points. This isn't great. But they have the first player token, and I have a ridiculous amount of water. We'll clear our canteens. And flip our campfire back over. And we begin anew. I need to do better than I am doing right now. So they're moving 3. So 1, 2, 3. They will put this here. Okay. What can I do? Well, I've got reduced the cost of. I've got reduced the cost of parks by 1, so that costs 2 suns. You suck. Let me see. What can I do? Why is everything so expensive? The Gateway Arch National Park I can get if I have 2 suns. I can get 2 suns by doing this. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I can move here to get the park. So I'm going to do that, exhaust my campfire, to get just the 2 suns. Okay. This turn. Moving for 3. Alright, what happens when we're tied? Rangers, you may still use your campfire to share a site with one of your hikers or with Rangers. Yeah. Rangers can land on the site that's already. Yep. If a ranger is ahead or tied with your front hiker, move the back ranger. Okay, so he's tied with me, so the back ranger is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3, but then he would slide over here. Move forward 1. Okay, so I need to get here. That's so I'm going to take my bruh at the back, and I'm going to move him here, gain this water, and use this ability to spend these 2 suns, plus these 2 for a total of 4, to get this park. I've got a lot of water, and I just acquired that water, so I'm going to put that water on this canteen, and then it says that I could swap 2 out. So I'm going to swap these 2 waters out for 2 forests. And I will replenish the pack. Oh, now things are cheaper, jerk. Alright. So, alright, cool. His turn. He's moving 2. So front hiker, 1, 2, and he'll slide over and get this, and that kicks his ability that says the Rangers immediately take another turn. And then this new ability comes. So we clear this. 3. Rangers are going to take another turn. 2. You're ahead of me, so you're going to move 1, 2. Okay. First things first. Oh, this would only cost 1 mountain if I could get there. Rah. I don't want to lose that park. Well, no, I have it reserved. I'm going to come here and get this and these 2. And then I'm going to start filling some canteen. I'm going to put 1 canteen here. Trade this in to get a wild token, which is a little dolphin guy. I'm going to put this here to trade this water in to get a wild token, that guy. And I'm going to get a water. And I'll end my. So you are going to move 2. You're still oh no, I'm ahead of you. So you're going to move 1, 2 here, which means you're going to get this here, get rid of that, and that's it. Okay, my turn. I'm going to take this guy, move here, and then I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick up this 4-cost card. I'm going to pick up this 4-cost card because this 4-cost card costs 3 forests and 2 suns. Well, I've got a thing that says parks cost 2 less to visit, so that's free. And then all I need is 3 of these. 1, 2, and a wild. Boom! I visited that park. Got it! Nailed it! Okay. And then it is the guy's turn. They're moving 2. 1, 2. Okay, it's not over yet. I'm going to move up here, take the first player token back, you big jerk. give me that. And I could reserve a card. I'm going to reserve this one. Oh, come on! Come on! Okay. So then it's his turn. He's going to move 3, which means he'll come down here, get rid of this one. Proc his ability, discard all of my mountains. I don't have any, so that's fine by me. Then he draws his next one, which is this. The back ranger moves to your closest put moves to your closest hiker down trail and discard one of your canteen cards. Okay. I have to come to the end to do something. To do something? I can't do. Oh, I can. I could purchase this park. I will put this here, put him here. I will spend my wild and parks cost 2 less to obtain that card for some point. And that ends the season. So discard that, refill. We're on our last season. The art on these cards are amazingly beautiful. Sorry, I keep saying that, but it's because it's true. Alright, move these here. All these up. In the last season. Alright. I definitely have not got my personal goal. Have 12 points of one type. What? Year of Plenty. Have 18 points of one type. I'm gonna have to look up what that means. I've never gotten that card when I've played this game twice so far, and I've never gotten that card. So I don't know what the hell that means. So I'll have to look. Or maybe Janet knows it about me. Alright, final season. People who watched early and they saw me make my faux pas at the beginning. Alright. Then we reveal, we'll zoom in, and we reveal our final card. So it says gain 1 water if you gain any forest on a turn, and the weather is water, water, sun. Water, water, sun. Water, water, sun, and water. Okay. So if we land here, we gain a water. I got the first player token because I'm better than you. Bot. So I get to go first. Did I miss anything? I gotta make sure I did everything. Yeah, I did everything. Oh, no, I didn't. Supposed to clear the canteen. I did not. Okay. Now, I've been skipping over the picture. Hey, Elaine, how's it going? Hey, Lookter, how's it going? Because for the picture, you could spend 1 resource with the picture card. You could spend 1 resource to gain a photo. I just haven't been taking any photos this game. So, let's see what we're gonna do. What can we... 2 forests, 2 sun. This is Sun Bonanza. That is ridiculous. But I've got canteens that could get me wild cards that can help me get it. Maybe I'm gonna go that far. I'm gonna move all the way here to get this. So I get this water here. I get a forest. I'm gonna put this water. And when I get a forest, I get another water. I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to trade in these 2 for a forest. For 2 forests. AI turn. I'm only going to move 1. Your water here. Then on my turn, you would. Oh, I forgot to flip this back up. Sorry. You would be where I want to go. You suck. Okay, so I am going to. I'm gonna keep that guy in the back until you move off. So I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna move you forward 1 and get 3 of these. Buy that and that. I just have 1 more forest. So let's see what you're gonna do. 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. I turn, I move here. They're both worth the same, so I'm gonna buy 2, 1, 2. And those two, these two, buy this. Wow. Okay. Your turn. 2, 1, 2, but then you slide forward. That's your third water. So it says discard one of your canteen cards. One of your empty canteen cards. So they're both the same. I gotta discard that one. This goes away. He's clear. Comes back. This is the new ability. Keep the next player card face down until it's activated. Discard all of your water. I got 2 stones. I need a wild card. That's why I'm gonna move here. Here. If I move it there, I can get 3 water. Yep, I'll do that. I'm gonna get 3 water. And I'm gonna activate this ability, turn in this water to a forest. Hey, Silverleaf, how's wildlife? Rough. The AI's turn. I'm in 3, back person. 1, 2, 3. Push sun. And it is my turn. Make that guy catch up, shall we? So if I get another forest, ooh, I can do it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna gain a forest, and because I gained a forest, I'm also gonna gain a water. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've got enough to get that card. Okay, your turn. Do it to me. You're still in the lead. 1, 2, push, boom. Okay. So then I need to get that 5 cost card before they take it away from me. So I'm going to take this, go all the way to the end, and I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, -2, so 1, 2, to get Yosemite National Park. All right. Okay. Okay. So this one just needs 2 forests to pick up. This one needs, I just need 2 mountains, but the mountains are gone. I need to gain a token, land here, and then I can go get it. Okay, so AI's turn. Moving 3, you're at the back. 3, this card goes away forever, so that there goes my plan. Take all the 3 cost cards, shuffle them up, shuffle them back into the deck. Okay. I'm sure y'all are like, and when the AI gets rid of a card, don't replace it. It doesn't get replaced. It's only when you buy a card it gets replaced. There's nothing that could really help me. I'm going to do this. Spend the water. Was that one? Turn in a water to copy the action from another site occupied by a hiker. Ooh, yes. I'm going to move here. Gain that. And then kick the ability to turn in a water to take on this, which is turn in 2 tokens to take a photo and gain the camera. So I will turn in these 2 to take a photo, which is worth 1 point. And I already have the camera. And then on your turn, you're going to move your 3, 1, 2, 3. But and that I have to go in. I'll just come up here, not a big deal. There's nothing else really I can do. And that ends the season. I didn't add in Nightfall yet, but it's here, and so is Wildlife. But that ends the season. So now we go to scoring. And it's not a scoring of who got the highest score, me or the bot. It's actually what is my high score, and that tells me... here it is. Solo gaming rules. So that tells me what I got. So let's look at my scoring. So for the cards, you just add up the bottoms. That's 5. Right? We can zoom in so you can see. So that's 5. 3, 8, 10, 14, 16, 19. That's 19. Then I look at my I look at this thing, so it says have 12 of one type, forest, mountain, sun, or water across various parks. So that means 12 points, and then that has to run across various parks. So this park has sun and forest. This has forest. Nope. Combo breaker. So 12 points with these. So the ones with forests, I have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do have 12. Oh, Shabbat. I got 12. So I get those 2 points. So I get those 2 points if I read that properly. So that is 9, 10, sorry. I did 5, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21. And then +1 for the photo, 22. So I got 22. My final score of 22 puts me in this range here. So it says, you're going casual now, a real enthusiast. A few more hearty conversations with your fellow outdoor gear shops and you'll be jamming. So 30 plus is the highest score you can get in the game, like 30 and higher. That's the winning number, but I got the second to bottom. And that's Parks. That is the game. Like, as you saw, look how much is still left in the deck for me to play. There's still a lot left to go. And then on top of that, you've got this expansion called Nightfall, which adds in campgrounds. So you can take campground actions, so it adds a new dynamic to the game, because it adds a smaller board, and I can pop this open so you can see it, because I've already played this one. I haven't played Wildlife yet, but I played this one. So you get this new one here, this new board that's here. That's 4 plus, this one. That gets added to the end of the board here. You take these tokens that are here, these are campsite tokens. Flip over to the 3-player ones. You take these campsite tokens, shuffle them up, draw 3. I believe it's 3. You draw 3, and those get placed underneath this. So whenever and then you take these lovely little look at these wooden tokens, these camp tokens. You place them as per the weather condition on the board, based on the weather condition that you get for it, right? When you go to a place, let's say a place has this, and let me zoom in so you can see. So let's say a place has a campsite and a token. So if I were to move to this locale, I get to choose either I will camp or I will gain the token and the benefit. If I camp, I go to these locations, I get to choose which one that doesn't have a camp on it, and I get to activate that ability. Yeah, so that's how Nightfall works. But I'm curious. I want to know. Please let me know in chat. Do y'all want to see me play Nightfall? I can set it up and do a quick playthrough. As you can see, the game is still that fast. All it's doing is adding on a different dynamic to it. There are more cards that are added to the game, and these cards have trigger abilities. So that means that once you acquire the card, like in the regular game here, when I acquire the card, I get the score. In Nightfall, when you acquire the card, not only do you get the score, there's a trigger ability that happens on each one of these. So like on this one, when I pay 2 mountain and 1 sun, I get 2 points, I get this card, and then I trigger this new instant that I get 2 water. And and all of them are super dynamic on how things work. So it works up that way. And on top of that, you get these cards here are new objective cards that you get for the planners. So when you get these go on the board on the side. So these go over here on the board. So you can spend 3 sun to draw a new objective if you don't want to just get this one and keep stuck with it. You can keep building objectives and raising your score and boosting it up. So there's a lot to do. That's why I was like, if y'all want to see, so let me know in the chat, if y'all want to see Nightfall, I can set it up right now. We'll play through a quick game of Nightfall, because you saw how fast Parks go. And you can see how that goes. I haven't played Wildlife yet, so I don't know how it works, but I did get the upgrade tokens for all this stuff, because Janet talked me into it. But I can do it. I can do it. Just let me know. I'll shuffle these up and build it up. So I'll put a thing in chat. I'll say, let's do a vote. Do you want to see Nightfall now? And we'll do yes or no. Ask the question. So there you go. Polls up. Let me know if you want to see. I'll set it up real quick and we'll play it. Use half. Jade. After I finish shuffling this up, I'll end the poll. So take your time, think about what you want to do. Resetting up everything. These up. Yeah, I count my points. I got 20. I think it was 21. I got 21 points, Janet. So I was a little wimpy on it. A little wimpy. Alright. Here we go. I think we shuffled up everything. Give me my first player token. Jerk. That. YouTube back. Out. That's the 4 seasons. There, and I'll shuffle those whenever I need to pull from them. Alright, let's end the poll. I played twice solo and got 24 each time. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'm ending the poll. Let's see what we got. 7 people said yes. Okay. Alright, let's set it up. So basically, I'll pull these out. I got the instruction manual right here, and I got Janet in chat just in case I screw up. So I should be good, but the campsite actions are here for me to go through. What we're going to do, and I just want to make sure I say it right in terms of the campsite setup. Setup camp, it's after the trail setup, place the campsite board, flip the 4+ side if playing with 4 or 5. So we're not playing with 4 or 5. So we're doing the 1 to 3. Yeah, we're doing the 1. 2. And in a 1 to 3 player game, 3 are used. 3. Okay, so first let's set this up. I'll grab. Oh, I gotta shuffle this first. Shuffle these up. Set it all up for you. Okay. Yeah, I did from the base game. Is there a new one? Is there one in? Oh, yep, there it is. Boom. Boom, in Nightfall. There's one in there too. Trash it. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Let's play this now. Of course, the top card is the one for the season 1 that I pulled. Great. Okay. Pull that guy out. And then the camps, it says pitch the tents. Once the weather is set up, place the tents on the trail above the water token. Above the weather token. Sorry, weather token. So, not these. Sorry. We're going to use these. And we're going to use those. And those are just wild tokens to add the extra to them. So we need to shuffle up and draw 4 new weathers. Hey, Canje, I have a question about Gen Con. Should I ask in chat or message you in Discord? You can ask me in chat. Go for it, Matthew. What's up? What questions you got? I don't mind. One. Let's look again. Just gonna really randomize this too. Yeah, ask me about Gen Con. Sure. What's up? I like talking about Gen Con. So that's 4. The rest of the game. This is our 4 seasons. Our first season. Gain 1 water if you gain. So you've seen that one before. So it's water, water, sun. Water, water, sun. Skip the first one. Water, water, sun. Water, water. So, okay. So then it says, once the weather is set up, place the tents over the trail above the water tokens in spaces indicated with stars. In a 1 to 3 player game, 3 tents are used. Return the remaining tents to the box. I've been looking at the hotels around the ICC, but the ones attached via Skywalk are really expensive. Do you suggest another hotel that is within walking distance and not as expensive? How personal is the question? Hold on a second. Well, I will answer that in new form. Hold on a second. What's that? I just want to make sure I set up the tents right. Okay. All right. Cool. And then we set up this. I think it is the campground. Send up camp. Trail. 3. Shuffle remaining side tiles. Add 3 to the camp. It is 3 of them. All right. So we shuffle these up. When I went and I was looking for, it's in the book, Janet, you said it goes over every space, but in the book it says, in a 1 to 3 player game, only 3 tents are used. Return the remaining tents to the box. And then when you pitch the tent, it said once the weather is set up, place the tents onto the trail above the weather token in spaces indicated with stars. So this is the trail end. 1 goes here. Skip. 1 goes here. Skip. 1 goes here. That's how it says to set it up in the book. That's how it says to set it up. In terms of the hotels, when I look for hotels, sorry Matthew, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked playing the game. When it came to looking for hotels, I found it was too expensive for the Skywalk ones as well. I ended up looking for some that were walking distance, and I'd probably say, like, my hotel at Gen Con was 3 blocks from the convention center, and the walk was super simple, right? So, but it was cheaper. It was less expensive. So I'd probably say look at walking distance hotels there are tons of them down there. So it'll be super easy to find. So go ahead and I'd say look at those. Things that are like 3 to 4 blocks, they won't be as expensive, especially not during con time. If you're looking during during Gen Con time, they're going to be expensive no matter what you do. You're going to spend a ton of money. Because I wanted to have the first ideal experience, mine was walking distance. I didn't want to pay way too much, but I booked my hotel back in like a year, the beginning of the year, the beginning of this year in January, and I still paid a lot of money for the week. So you're going to pay a lot for Gen Con. Just walking distance is your best option. I can check out. I'll ping you, Matthew, with the stuff that I looked up so that I can have a few for you. I stayed at the Home 2 Suite. That's where my hotel was. But I know that I know that Stacy Hughes in Discord, in Rob's Discord, she lives in Indy and she works downtown. She can tell you the best places to go. I can guarantee that. So I'd say do that. All right, so 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 are the campsite. Those go back in the box for replayability. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna pull these out so you can see the game played without these. I could put them, I could shuffle it all together, but I don't want to. So nanny boo boo. Crap out of it later. So these ones are new parks. We're gonna shuffle up the new parks. Here, put them out because I want y'all to see the instant abilities that I'm gonna get when I play these cards. Okay, so then I get one of. Ooh, why do I still have this? Yuck. Card out of here. Get this card the heck out of here. Yeah. So I hopefully that was helpful. And finally, we get return to your deck from the base game to the box. This card's not used in Nightfall, so we're not going to be using these ones. Instead, we're going to be using these ones, and we'll give them a shuffle. And we draw 2, just like we did before. We draw 2, and we take 1. So 2, draw 2, the box, and we pick 1. So the 2 that we got are Gatherer. So 2 points per 3 tokens in your supply at the end of the game. Cool. Next one we have is Planner. Oh, you want me to pull the objective? Yeah, sure. I'll give you an objective for the poll. Not a problem. Or pull for the objective. Whatever. You know what I mean. Planner. 1 point per 2 suns on gear costs at the end of the game. Okay. So, will I be, if y'all care, so objective, will I be a gatherer or a planner? And that's the community. So I'll put them up here so you can see them and try to make it less wonky. There you go. Those are the 2 objectives. So as a planner, I'll get 1 point per 2 suns on gear cost, which means 1 point per 2 suns. That's what that means. The other one, 2 points per 3 tokens in your supply. If I have 12 tokens at the end of the game, I get, I get some really good scoring. You get 24 points. Really? 2 points per 3 tokens? 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 times. Sorry, I get 8. I can do math. I get 8 points. 8 points. Math is hard. Math is so hard. I got the campsite stuff to break down what those cards mean, just in case I need it. Okay. Grr. And I get to start with 1 wildlife token. Yep. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see what we're doing. Math is hard. Alright, let's see what we got. Really? So I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with Gatherer. Hey, put a poll for it. All right, cool. What do y'all want as a poll? 50-50. It's amazing. All right, so I'm going to Gather. All right, here we go. I got the first player token. This is my objective, and I start the game with 1 free wild. All right, so our items over here. Can I see it if I zoom in? It's too far. What about down below? There we go. So our items over here is we've got this one. This one says, discard a gear or year card. Oh, I know what the gear cards are. Those. Discard a gear or year card. A gear is a season card. Discard a gear card, which is sorry, not a season. A gear is what I have. So discard an equipment card or a year card to gain either an equipment card or a year card. So basically getting rid of what you have for what you need. This one says gain a canteen and a water. This one says turn in the token to gain 5 of the other token type. So basically, if I turn in 1 mountain, I gain 5 sun. Pretty cool. That's what that is. Those are the camping. And I don't have anything like that. And I was supposed to give myself a canteen because I'm an idiot. Yeah, year cards are the personal objective. I have one here, and they're over here. So it said make sure there is one showing in the bottom left corner. There's one there, right? Because you can spend 3 suns to gain a new one. I forgot to get my new canteen. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're ready to go. Ready to go. Let's see what awful thing this thing's gonna do to me when it fills up. Move the active ranger to the site before trail end. Ew. Discard a reserve park and all of your wild cards. Wow. Okay, so I go first since I got the first player token. On the campfire ability cards. Did I miss something? Did I miss something, Janet? Did I miss something? Ranger movement. Setup stays the same. Let me read. Year card. Return the year deck from the base game. Its cards are not used. Shuffle the Nightfall year deck and deal 2 cards to each player. Place the deck onto the campsite board. Each player chooses a year card and discards the other face down at the bottom. Cool. Set up camp. After the trail is set up, place the campsite board below the trailhead. Flip to the... Yeah, but we didn't need to do that. Collect the campsite tiles. If playing 5-player, place them where they need to be. If not, return to the box. Shuffle the remaining campsite tiles. Add 3 to the campsite area. Make sure all campsites are flipped to their Season 1 side on the bottom left. Yep, they are all on Season 1 side of the box. Pitch tents. Doesn't like pitching a tent. Let's see. Then that's all it's saying. It's not saying what am I missing? That's all it's saying to do. It said shuffle and put them there. So on the campfire ability cards, that's these. Make sure there is one showing in the bottom left. Oh yes, there is. There is. I did that. That's there. I didn't screw it up. You make me think I'm screwing it up. I didn't screw it up. What she's talking about is this needs to say 1 at the bottom left. Yeah, all of them say that. 1, 1, and 1. Yeah. No, good for keeping me sane. When you posted, I was like, what did I miss? What did I screw up? And so I was like, no, I didn't. I got it. All right, so this seems cool, but I have to do 2 water and 4 tokens to get that, which is stupid. This seems all right. 2 forests. So if I come here, gain 1 water if you're at any forest location. This will give me a new canteen in a forest. This was trading out my objective for another one. And this if I have a mountain token. So to me, that seems like the win. That's what that seems like. Get me another canteen to start. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to camp, putting it there to gain a new canteen. Seem to always get this canteen. But I don't gain that token because I just did that. But I do get a water. It's black. Alright, boss man. Shuffle this up. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Alright. We're dealing with a 3-fer. 1, 2, 3. Take water there. So that water goes there. So now it's my turn. You were standing, getting in the way. What I'm feeling. This is just too much not to do. Why the heck wouldn't I do this? I feel like I'm going to regret it if I do. I'm going to move here, and instead of camping, I'm going to get this and grab a new Canteen card. I shuffled the. You know what? I shuffled this deck. There's no way that that happens like that. Reshuffling this deck. Insane. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. Your turn. 3. You're in the lead. Nope, I'm in the lead, so you go 1, 2, 3. I want you to get a water or the campsite. You can have the campsite, so you'll take the campsite away from me. And I get to choose which one they get. Either the campsite or that. It depends. I get to. Okay. So I'm gonna move here to gain a forest, and because of that, when I gain a forest, I gain water. And I believe I can use the water right now. Gain a water. I gained it. I used it. I got it. Okay. Going for that. Alright. So then their turn. You're moving 2. You're in the lead. So 1, 2. So then I am going to get this part before you do, you big jerk. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Don't like a card? Redraw. And I'm going to get this card. And when I get this card, because I paid 2 force and 1 water, I get the 2 points, and then this ability triggers that gives me 2 sun tokens. So I get 2 suns, and that is 2 points in the bank. Okay. I'm in the lead, so you're going to get rid of something. Oh, and this is supposed to refill, sorry. So you move to 2. 2 says, when you move to 2, you will discard the middle card. That is gone. You will take the camera token from me. That is yours now. Well, it's returned to the supply. It's returned to the... That ends that. Now it's my turn. You know what? I got an idea what I want to do. I'm going to move here. Gain this water. Gain 2 more. Gain 2 suns from there. Put it on there to gain 2 more suns. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 3. 1, 2, 3. Bump it. Discard a reserve park and all of my wilds. You suck. Okay. So, got rid of my wild card. But the next one that comes up is top, move the back range to the front, bottom, discard all of your trees. I don't have any. Okay. So, I am going to, on my turn, oh, this is so terrible. I'm going to move here to buy an equipment card. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to buy this that says parks cost 1 less forest. So that comes down as my new ability. And then you are going to go to 2. So you'll move here. Nothing to get rid of. You've already gotten rid of it. And that ends the season. The season's over. At least I got 2 points in the first season. So let's clear these 2 because I was going to forget that first. Refresh that if I need to. No, I still keep first player because they didn't take it from me. We're going to here, here. Pop this off, pop that off, that back. Grab these out. This one in. And shuffle it up. And discard, refresh. Fun. Ooh. Real. The art. I can't say enough about the art in this game. It is gorgeous. Okay. Okay. So mountains, then it gets hot, then it gets watery, then it gets to the park, then it gets cold, then it gets scenic, and then you go to a forest, and then you're done. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's see what the next weather is. Season of Stone, gain 1 sun if you gain any mountains on this turn. The weather is water, sun, sun. Water, sun, sun. Water, sun, sun. Water, sun, sun. Then these go. If I read this right, there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's at the 2s, I believe. I believe it's at the 2s. I believe it's at. And then the next one. Hey, Stacy, how's it going? Last question, I promise. Did you wait to book the hotel after you got your badge to take part in the hotel booking program, or did you book? No. I did not do any of that. I booked the hotel before I got my Gen Con badge because I knew I was so brand new that the hotels wouldn't have any available that I just booked outside of season. I went to booking.com and got my hotel. Alright, so we start over. I still got the first player token. We're at season 2. So this one will flip to the season 2 side, where it says 2 right here. So now we got a new ability for this campsite. This campsite ability says turn in 2 suns to discard available gear cards, equipment, then take a new gear card. I don't want to discard my. So that is 2. This one still stays. This one flips to 2 over here with that forest and whatnot. That one says turn in the token to gain 5 water. Turn in the token to gain 5 water tokens. That is powerful stuff. Okay, so I saw first player. I go first. Nanny, nanny, boo boo. What do we got that we can buy? The Grand Teton National Park is there. That lets me buy another park if I want to. If I read that properly. Oh, visit or reserve another park. Yep. So I need a mountain token. I'm gonna move here and get a mountain token. Simple, simple, simple. I'm immediately gonna kick this bad boy off. To go here to get a force token. And I get a mountain token. Go in there. And I got everything I need to get. Just need to land there. So it's the AI's turn. So they're moving 3. 1, 2, 3. So I get sun there. That's fine. That is fine by me. I'm going to move this guy here. And I'm going to gain this water token. Which I'm going to put this here. Get these 2. Then I'm going to buy a park. This, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. I pick you up, and when I do pick you up, when I do get this Canyons National Park, the ability, I get 3 points, and the ability trigger of getting a wild token. I get a wild token. And some cheese. Okay, so let's see what's next. I'm going to move 1. Boom, boom. You get that. Then it is my turn. I'm gonna leave you in the front for a while. Oh, I forgot to replace this. Sorry. Well, are you kidding me? Yeah, I want that. I'm going to. Oh, that is such an easy one to get, too. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna take this and these, and then 2. That's what I need to get that. That one. So then you're gonna go. Don't mess me up now. You're gonna move 2 because you're in the front. 1, 2, push forward. Okay. Then my turn. I'm gonna move here, expending my campfire. I'm gonna use the ability instead of camping, and I'm gonna spend 1, 2, and then 4 tokens. 1, 2, 3, and I'll spend. Yeah, spending everything. Spend it all to get. You can't see that because it's all green. To get the Wind Cave National Park, so 2 and 4 symbols, and then I get this, and that says turn in the token to gain a photo. Well, I'm not going to use that because I don't want to use my wild and waste it to gain a photo. I'll just gain the score. All right. 2. On the lead. 1, 2. Push forward. Get yourself a sun. And that ability kicks that says move the back ranger to the front. Move the back. Well, this is my back ranger. That's front. These are the new abilities that they're going to get. And we got to make sure they don't get any water. Because that would suck. Okay, so my turn. I think it's time we go. 4. Let's go get this water. This forest. And oh, I forgot to replace it. Sorry. Okay. Got to 3. We're gonna go here. You're gonna ditch this card. And then all these get shuffled back. Return trees in the water? This must be a magic park. Alright. Cool. Cool. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna keep my first player token. I don't want to lose. I don't have anything to buy any equipment cards, so that's where I'll stay. I'll keep my first player token. Then the AI's turn is going to move 1. Boom, boom. Then I am going to. I don't know what. I'm going to reserve a card. Reserve this one. And then you're going to bring your butt in to do what? Come in the 3. That's all you're. That ends season 2. Halfway through the game already. Halfway through. Alright, so clean up. 2 back here because I'm first player. Yeah, but that. Fresh these. 1. Denali National Park. Arches National Park. Redwood National Park. I'm not claiming that right, Matthew. No. Ooh. I just got over being sick. I'm not taking them chances. I am not taking over them chances. Alright, so I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so yeah. mountains are back. I'll just shuffle as I deal. Park. Okay. Flip that back over, got the stuff, cleared that off, that's still in the supply, everything's set up, we're solid. And camping. We gotta do weather and then camping. So weather's gotta go first. Our next weather condition is Season of the Starlight. Parks cost one less star. Star, water, star. Sun, water, sun. Sun, water, sun. Sun, water, sun. Sun, water, sun. Sun, water. Then these are the two. Right, go here. Can't go at the trail end. What? It can't go at the trail end. I was right. Here. Here. Where the weather starts, right? Where the weather starts. Here. Here. Got it. I got it. I got it. Where the weather's. Okay, I'm still a first player. Got some decent pointage going on here. So both of those don't cost any stars. I don't need stars to get them. I can actually pick up Denali right now. I think I might. I think I might, Rabbits. I think I might. I'm going to move here to get this water, to put it on this canteen to get 2 stars. And I can pick up a park. I'm going to spend my wild token for the mountain. I don't have to spend the star because it's free, but I get 2 tokens I gotta spend, which will be these 2 stars. And I get the Nolly, which gives me my free wild token back. Hey, look, free money. Free money! I love free money. Alright. Replenish. We've got Voyagers National Park. And I can definitely afford it. Okay, so the AI's turn is going to move 3. Of course it is. 1, 2, 3. Sun. Then it goes to my turn. That's a mountain. 4. Forest. 4. I think I might go camping. I think I am going to go. I'm going to go camp. Come here. Go camping. Wait, we're at season 3, right? We're at season 3? Shoot, I forgot to flip these. Sorry. I forgot to flip these. This will go here to season 3. And this will go to season 3, which will flip to this side. So do I still want to go camping? What's the symbol say? Move all water from your canteen to your supply, then gain a water. That would give me 2 more stars. We're going camping. Get rid of this, and then gain 2 water. Okay. Your turn. Okay, 3. Of course you are. 1, 2, 3. Bump. I don't want you to have. You take away the. My turn. I need a mountain to do it. I will I'm gonna move you here. Gain this water and 2 other water. And we're about to load up. Boom. Give it. Boom. Give it. Boom. Turn it wild. Oh, it can't be wild. It can't be wild. Mountain. Mountain. Okay. That's what you call a chain reaction. Alrighty. So now it's your turn. Front guy's gonna move 1. So boom. That. Now my turn. I can buy something. I know I can. So doesn't cost water. So it would cost a forest and 4 tokens. And that would give me a new objective. Let's do this. Redwood National Forest. I'm moving him. And we're going to buy the park. So it's going to cost... I pay 1 less. So I'm going to pay 1 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens. And with that, I get a new objective. Yep. What do we got? A photographer. 1 point per 4 pictures. 1 point per 4 pictures. Okay. All right. When I go camping, I'm about to get 5 suns. All right. So I got to get to that camp phase. So let's hope they don't land. 1, 2, 3. I will give you the because I need the camp. So move your back hiker to the closest ranger down trail. So okay, cool. Okay. This is the new stuff that's coming. Move your back hiker to the front hiker. Discard down to 4. No. No, this is supposed to get replenished. So let's you. I can't go there, jerk. Wow, that deflated me quick. That shut down my whole game. That shut down the whole game plan. All right, you're just gonna have to keep the first player token. What are y'all doing? That messed up my whole game plan. 1, 2. Get rid of this one. 2 also returns the camp. Okay, my turn. I'm going here and camp. Turn this in to get 5 stars. Boom, 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 boom. Your turn. 2, 1, 2. You're gonna get that water. I don't need you to get that water. That's not good. But I'm gonna buy one of these things. You may also spend 2 supply at a 2-star camp to get a photo. Yeah, so to get that, I need to do it. Awesome. So I'm going over here to buy equipment. I'm gonna spend 2. Pick this one up. It says I need to spend that I can when I come here, I can spend 2 supply to get a photo, and I need 4 photos. So okay. Then you have to come in 2, but you've already gotten rid of 2, so it's get rid of those 2. 1, 2, 3. Clear. Go back to the trail. Clear these. Flip that. This is the epic family vacation I never had. We'll see how I do in terms of scoring, though. The water is not good. if that they'll make me discard down to 4 water, 4 supply, and I don't want that. So I need to get 4 photos, which means I need to get the camera back. Now let me remember how to get the camera back. I gain the camera. Oh, I gain the camera after I take a photo. Okay. Alright, alright. So turn in any 2 tokens of your choice to take a photo at a photo op location. Okay. So I still keep the first player. So let's see if we can find a photo op location. But now I don't need to take one. I could just find the 2-star one. And the one to get a wild card. You're going to make this all the way down river, aren't you? Yeah. There it is. That's how you get the photo camera. And right next to it is how I... Okay, game. Thank you. Alright, final weather card. Cars cost 1 less water to visit. It is water, sun, water. Water, sun, water. Water, sun, water. Water, sun. Camps. Go water, sun, water. Water, sun, water. I think we've got everything ready to go. I am... So both of you are going to take a photo. So I can camera. But I need to buy stuff. 1 less water. So this one is a little bit cheaper, and it gives me the camera if I can get it. I need water to get it, so I'm actually going to move here. Well, but I need a mountain to get that, so hopefully I can get that soon. So I'll get the sun and 2 water. And I will put this on here to combo breaker. Because I just need 1 water. So I'm going to hang on to that. Okay. Alright, what do we got? 2. 1, 2, boom. Yeah, you're annoying me. You're really annoying me with that. I think it's time to go buy this thing before he hurts my soul. And it'll give me the camera. Yeah, I can't risk him getting another thing to make me discard down. I gotta jump all the way there. I'm jumping all the way here. Gaining the sun. And then I'm gonna buy that. So it costs 1 less, so 1 and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And I gain this, and when I gain this, I gain the camera. And now I can take photos for 1 resource. So here we go. Are the limits to the number of resources you have? Yes, Brian. You can only have 12 resources. You can only have 12. Out. Okay, so now it's their turn. 3, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen. 1, 4, 5, 6. So I need to start down to 4. I knew they were going to do it. That's why I did it. Stop. Who made these cards? Okay, so my turn. So first thing I'm gonna do I'm gonna spend the resource to take a photo. Then I am going to go here. I'm going to put that resource here. Forest. That's what. Okay. So on the front, you're going to move 1. You can have that camp. I don't want you having that water. Alright, so my turn. I'm going to spend them. I'm going to. Why did the campgrounds have to be so far? I'm going to spend a resource to take another photo. And then I'm going to move. Move here. Water. Mountain. Why I did that? Yeah, stupid of me. Whatever. Okay. Alright. Move one. Boom. Okay, you're ahead of me now. That's where you're gonna stay. That guy's gonna catch up. Alright, so I'm going to move here. This water, sun. Alright, that should set me up for what I. That should set me up for what I. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, so your turn. You're gonna move one. You're gonna move here. Of course you are. No, no. You can take the campground. Sure. You can have that. I am going to move here, extinguish this. I'm going to spend. I gotta make sure I do this right. I'm gonna spend a mountain, a water, 2 resources to get this park, Lake Clark, which gives me another park. And then this gets replaced. So then I'm going to. Oh my. Yeah, that works. So then I'm going to spend these 2 plus these 2 resources to get this. And this one says if I spend a forest, I get a photo. I'm going to spend my forest to get a photo. Boom! That's how that works. Alright. 1, 2. Alright. Now this gets replaced. Rocky Mountain. I just need a resource to buy a photo. That's all I need. I just need 1 resource. I just need 1 photo. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There's a way to do this. There's a way to do this. There's gotta be a way to do this. There isn't. I'm out of options. Dang it. I'm out of options. So I'm gonna go here to keep the first player. You'll move 2 here to get this. I'll move here, but I can't buy anything. And then you have to move to the end. Just choose. And that's Gabe. That's Gabe. Alright, so let's tally it up. Yeah, 12. I said 12, right? I did say. I thought I said 12, Brian. Yeah. Resources 12 max. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Let's score it up. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 15, 22. 22. 2 points per tokens in the supply. I have no tokens in my supply. And I needed 1 more photo to get 23. 22 again. Brrr. Well, I got 21 last time. Now I got 22. So solo mode 22 is the same thing. 22. So I got 21 last time, 22 this time. Oh, man. That's the worst. That's the worst. Oh, it's one per photo. 22, 23, 24, 25. I thought it said... So when I read this, Janet, I thought this says 1 per 4 photos, not 1 per photo. Right? That looks like 1 per 4 photo. So 22 and 4, so 22 and 3 would be 25. So that to me says 1 per 4 photos, not 1 per photo. But let me see what it says on the card. It is photographer. 1 point for, yeah, it's 1 point for every 4. No. Look, it's right here. Right here. Photographer. 1 point for every 4 photos you have taken is 1 point per 4. That's photographer. So I was right. It doesn't count towards, it isn't 1 plus per photo. It's 1 point for every 4 photos you have taken. So I don't get the point for the individual. Oh, I do get the point for the individual 3, though. Yep, you're right. You are right about that. So 1, 2, 3, which will put me at 25. So you are correct. You are correct. But I don't get this. The photographer ability, I don't get. So I'm at 25. Hey, I crossed over. I'm at 25. Look at that. You're a seasoned hiker now. You're leaving those parks better than you found them. The Rangers thank you. Yeah, so it's just 3 points. And that is parks with Nightfall added in. And then there's one more, but we're not going to get into that tonight. There's one more with wildlife where I have not played this one at all. It says expand your park experience with new parks, gear, canteen, season, trail sites, wildlife, and more. So it looks like it adds more content. Look in the Nightfall score. 25. You're going casual, a real enthusiast. So I'm still second place in the Nightfall set scoring. I am not well. But yeah, it looks like there's more Canteen Cards. There's these new cards. Like I said, I haven't even opened this, but these are more of the park stuff. But look, they've got animal imagery on them. Joshua Tree National Park. We've got in here, oh, look at that. It's added some more locations. Let's see. It's added some more locations for you to add with new abilities and some more photos for you to take. So it did add those in. So you can add 4 different seasons if you want to change up the season. So it basically changes the seasons, adds a little bit more content, puts some buffalo on here, and sets that up. I have so this is the upgraded content that I got, which is these are campgrounds. These are blue campgrounds instead of the other ones. They're the same type, they're just blue. Why are they blue? They're Nightfall tents. So these are Nightfall tents. And then there's a big old wildlife promo buffalo. No, that's a bear. Big old bear. And then we get a promo card, but I think this is only for multiplayer because the promo card says Season of Tantrum. If you share a site, switch one resource at random with each player there, and then you get some new abilities that come in there. So yeah. So I got everything. I got the whole shebang. But like I said, it comes with, if you're like, you don't want the neoprene mat, it comes with the board that you can use. It's just, the board is just this, and I want the neoprene everything. So that's what I got. But the other content, the gamer trays made, the tokens and all that, these are not upgrades. These are standard that comes with the game. And the game comes with a place to put everything. So like the photo goes in here, the cards go along the side, and the hikers go in there. So you put the whole thing together. They even have a space for this. And that comes standard with the game. so you don't have to be like, oh, it doesn't come, you know, it's not set up for that, but like everything fits, and I'll throw everything in here so you can see. And these, like I said, these just come standard with the game. And boom. So those sit there. Like first fall in. There. Those will go into the other box. And then these. Grab these. All these cards here. Canteens. These are first. Here's in there. These will go into the other box. Weathers. These are the weathers for the game. These are the weathers. These are the Nightfall. Yep, those are Nightfall weather cards. You still use the same weather cards, I believe. I don't think the objective ones. Here. Okay. Okay. Mata. And grab these. I did these with Nightfall, so the main ones go in here. See, it's all fitting. Here. Beans. Oh, I know. Those here in the center. Then these go on top. Boom! Look at that. Super simple, sneaky. Then you just put the regular material back on top. Yep. And that is the game wrapped up lovely. And then if you're like, oh well, what about the other stuff? Hey, look, there's stuff for that too. So you grab these here. Oops, wrong place. So here, here, out. Yeah, you know, you always forget something when you're putting these things back together. You always forget something. Here. Boom. Boom. Here. Like I said, you always forget something. You always forget something. Intense. It's intense. Nightfall stuff. And then I forgot to put my fire token back in here. These go right up in this bug. Boom. Done. Don't forget to put out the campfire. Yeah, and then, you know, the neoprene mat, you know, you just kind of roll that up. But, yeah, you roll it up. And that comes with its own handy-dandy thing to put stuff in. And that is Parks. All put together, all ready to go. So that's Parks by Keymaster, made by Henry Audubon, and all of the art done by 59 Parks, which studios, which does the art for the national parks. So you got to see it all right there. But yep, quick to the table. You saw me tear it down really quickly, put it all back together. All that stuff, like I said, the only upgrade, neoprene mat for me, and these two. Everything else that you saw from the first game, that is standard with the base game. All the amazing components. This game is fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much, Janet, for doing it. And I got the collapsible stool. Yeah, I'm buying that too. So that is it. So let's go back up to the top. So you got to see Nightfall expansion, but not the wildlife one. But from what I'm reading, the wildlife one just adds more content to the game for you to be able to play. Not any new mechanics, just more content. So it's more parks for you to visit. I think this is a fantastic game for the family. It took me, so I started at 2 hours to run through 2 games, set up, tear down, and you got to see the whole thing. So I think it's worth the money. Personally, I think it's a fantastic game. I know when I play this with my son, he's gonna love it. I just got to so once he finishes all his homework and he does all the stuff and we're gonna play a game together, I'm gonna break this game out. We're gonna play it. It's gonna be super easy for him to pick up, and we'll have a super fun time playing it. So I think this is fantastic. Personally, what are the everybody's like, well, what are your negatives? Because everybody's got to hate a game. I don't hate this game. I think this game is what it's meant to be. That means that it is a quick, family-friendly game. Is this a game that I'm going to take to people who are avid board gamers on a time where they want to really dive into a deep dungeon delve? No. Would I take this to a board game night and play it with friends? Yes. Will they have a blast playing it? Oh, heck yeah. So I think that it has its place. I didn't see anything that annoyed me at all. I thought the mechanics were tight. I thought it was fun for what it was. I'm sure the people who rated it 7.8 have their complaints about it and don't think that it'll be that good. That's on them. I think it's a fun game. Janet, this was a great pick for me to pick up. And Janet also talked me into picking up Cascadia, Calico, and Verdant. So those are coming too. And I plan to play those as well. So we'll see how that stacks up to Parks. But I see this as a long-term keeper for family play. Like, I can see myself playing this with my son. So I think it'll be fun. Anyway, that's all I got. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments below. If you like what you saw, hit a like. If you want to see it, if you like the channel, hit subscribe. And if you want to hear about more stuff coming, hit the bell. But what's going to be coming up next on the channel? What day is today? Thursday. What am I playing Thursday? Oh, Thursday, I start my side of the Marvel United crossover with Steve from One Stop Co-op Shop stream channel. So he's going to play Wednesday with Kim, his wife. And whatever outcome they get, I have to play it on Thursday. And then Thursday night is going to be gaming with Pac-Man, as usual, is what you saw. Then Friday is Gloomhaven Friday. Saturday, I have to paint the Marvel United minis that I'm going to be playing next week. But there's One Stop Co-op Shop chat. And then Sunday, I'm actually going to be playing Escape the Dark Castle. So that is we're still making our way through the Gen Con Hall. Escape the Dark Castle's next on the docket. And then next week, we're going to keep churning with it. I've got Zombicide Gear Up coming next week. I've got Falling Skies coming next week. And that Sunday, I'm going to play Robinson Crusoe come hell or high water because I have to learn how to play that game by next week Sunday. So keep in mind, keep your eye on the channel for that to pop up. I have no idea how to play it. Stacy's supposed to teach me how to play it. So I'm going to learn. I am a visual learner through and through. So she will teach me how to play it, and we'll have a good time doing it. Marvel United, what's that? Oh, the game Canje made me buy. So I hope y'all are going to enjoy it. I purchased the neoprene mat for Marvel United because I want y'all to see the beauty that this game is for what it is, and that you can enjoy it so much. It is, if you thought Parks was simple, Marvel United's simple, but it's so amazing. It's so good. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will see you all Wednesday. Is today Tuesday? I'll see you all Thursday for Marvel United, and then on through the rest of the week for the things to come. But yeah, we got, like I said, I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm going to be playing a lot of board games. I have the entire Gen Con pile right here to the side of me, and I'm playing, and I'm just pulling from the top. And every time you see something pull on, it's what I'm pulling from the top of the stack for what comes next for us to play. So, Escape the Dark Castle Sunday, and then gear up soon following, and we'll have that stuff. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. My Patreons, thank you so much. YouTube subscribers, same. And the 1,000 sub stream is coming. It should be here in September. It'll be early September where we'll celebrate. It'll be one of the Sundays in September. We'll do the celebration. I need to make sure I have all the games I'm going to give away so I can post them so people can put in for the raffle for what they want to get. But other than that, that's all I got. Just keep an eye on the channel. We're going to keep trucking. And take care, everybody. Insert comment or slogan here. I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye.